Hi, I'm Jude Kirk and welcome to Let's Go Shopping. Now, we've got a force to be reckoned with here, I'm feeling. Kay and Malcolm Cameron from Harcourt's Vision join us now. Now, you people are married, 31 years you're into here.
We sure are.
And you have actually combined your professional businesses here as well together and working as a team. How on earth did this happen?
Well, it's a case of looking at and we have wide experience. I mean, we've lived in China for 4 years, so that brings some experience with talking to people in Chinese, so we can speak to people at open homes. I wouldn't say we're fluent, but we know enough to help, and we have a whole wide base of skills that we've brought together. I would say we have a symbiotic relationship. Kay's really good at helping people find properties, and I'd like to think between the two of us we're actually good at helping people sell.
You've got a
properties.
really good skill set together combined, haven't you?
We
And
do,
let's face it, I mean, it doesn't matter how feminist people want to be, women are good at some things, men are better at others as well. And that's really important to be able to balance that into your business, isn't it?
And some people relate differently. There may be someone there that would perhaps like a woman to be marketing their property or to be, visiting them in their property, and some people might relate better to a man. So we've got both bases covered.
You have got both bases covered. Tell me, what can people expect from you as their agent? What sort of things should they be expecting?
Communication. It's the biggest thing. From the minute we list a property or the minute we help someone buy a property, is from start to finish, and that can be 2, 3, can just about be every day of the week. And getting that communication back to people just to help them to make decisions.
It's a huge decision to buy and sell a property, isn't it? And I suppose communication is the one thing that helps keeps people's anxiety levels down as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and being able to provide information for people as well, and often we do that by providing a LIM, a building report, and the title for a property.
Getting all that side of it organised as well.
Correct,
They know that it's all done. Also, what can we kind of be expecting in the new year? More fantastic properties from you? More telephone training?
Well, that's what we want to do, and obviously we're always looking for property. And what's happened over probably the last couple of years is that the turnover rate's actually quite quick. Going back before the earthquake, so that's 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
You could have a property on the market for a couple of months, 2 or 3 months, whereas now they turn over a lot quicker. So we're always looking for properties. We always have a base of buyers, and with Harcourts we've had so many agents with their buyers as well. We'd like to keep them turning over.
I'm sure you get a lot of repeat business as well.
Yes, we do, Jude. We really pride ourselves on our business, and the testimonials that we have certainly relate that. So yeah.
And it's not just about selling a home either. People can actually contact you to help them find a home as well, can't they?
Absolutely, and that's probably one of the key parts of me joining Malcolm, is to be able to support those people that are looking. They may come to an open home, it's not quite suitable for them, they get frustrated by the process, so I'm actually able to set up a search for them and actually help them through that process as well.
And it'll be great communication. Kay and Malcolm Cameron, Harcourt's Vision at 127 Farrington Avenue in Bishopdale, 3594-370.
Hi there, I'm with Jamie from Venlerie, Canterbury.
How are you,
that right?
That's exactly right. Venlerie.
Venlerie, I like that. So tell me a wee bit about Venlerie.
Okay, Venlerie is a company that's been around since 1966. 47 years they've been going, coming up 48 years, isn't it?
They know what they're doing.
So they've been in the business a long time. They've franchised off the areas. There's myself and one other person here in Christchurch. So don't forget, I'm Canterbury.
Venlerie, Canterbury. Good.
Right. We're a mobile van service, so we bring curtain samples, Venetian blinds, timbers, aluminiums, roller blinds, all sorts of different types, everything, outdoor awnings, everything. It's all made in Auckland. We do have shutters as well, which are your aluminium and timber shutters. Right. They're the only product that we don't make in New Zealand. So been around a long time, great buying price. The mobile van services, that's the future of our type of industry, because then you can see the samples in the house.
In the house, so you know, yeah.
Exactly. And we bring out working blinds, and we want to talk about roller blinds today. This is the biggest selling type of blind on the market today. Roller blinds, the old days used to pull them up and down with the spring, they'd never stay
They
with.
drove me crazy.
And today's on a chain. We can colour coordinate all the fittings and everything. There's a whole range of fabrics, and that's what we want to introduce some people to today. We can make these to any size you want. We can even do them with remote controls, which I'm about to install a
that
whole
sounds so good.
house lot with remote controls tomorrow.
Perfect.
So there's
Start
amazing amount,
loose.
amazing amount you can do, and we've got some brand new fabrics available. These fabrics here are a block-out fabric. You can see on the back here, it's a nice block-out thermal backing. Some beautiful textures and so forth with these.
They are
Now,
nice, aren't they?
between now and over Christmas, and we are open right through Christmas, so you can phone us on our number, 40% discount.
Really?
40% off
That's very generous
prices.
for Christmas,
It's a great deal. Won't be able to get them installed before Christmas, but he can call us. The factory reopens early January. We can get into it fairly quickly.
Straight back into
Straight
work
back
for you.
into it. Exactly.
No break, no
Here's
rest.
another one. This is hot off the courier. These only arrived this morning. I was chasing them flat out. Once again, they've got the thermal backing. Great textures.
Yeah, nice, aren't
There's
they?
some stunning colours. And then we have the likes of this here. Now, the viewers at home won't be able to see this, but you can tell them how easy it is to look through that.
Yeah.
This here is what's called a sun shadow blind. This is where you can be in the house, you can see out, it lets the light in, but it stops the UV and everything
Perfect.
else from there.
Love
So,
it.
free measure and quote. We bring the samples to you. We've got a huge array. What I've got here is just a minimal...
So much more.
Exactly.
You've got so much.
Curtains, roller blinds, timber Venetians, aluminium Venetians,
Everything you can
shutters,
think of.
you name it, and I'll come out and see you.
Come out to your house.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Give us a call.
So if you want to see Jamie at your house, and who wouldn't, give Venlary Canterbury a call on 365 4666.
As amazing as this may seem, the stunning garden that's actually, well, that I'm sitting in and you're getting the view of behind me, actually evolved at the same time as Oasis Beauty, didn't it, Stephanie?
Well, a woman's got to have a project, hasn't she?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all need a jolly good project. And you actually had two. You had your garden and you had Oasis Beauty as well. Please, Stephanie, can you take us through some of the products that you've actually developed?
Yeah, sure. I think our most well-known product is our sunscreen.
Okay.
It's sold through health stores and pharmacies nationwide. What's so good about the sunscreen is I made it for babies and children. So it's great for sensitive skin. But then we found over the years that people who had allergies to sunscreens, they actually can use it.
Wow.
I made it so you could put it around the face area as well, wear it under makeup. And you'll find it sold through medical professionals as well.
Goodness me.
So it really is, when we make products, so we really make good products because I'm using it. so-
Yeah, absolutely. And your skin looks amazing.
Thank you.
As I'm talking to you last time and now, I said, you know, I'm just looking at your skin and it's absolutely beautiful. And you have been your own guinea pig
Yeah, I have.
with all these products, haven't
Yeah.
you? Tell me about Rhino Repair. I'm fascinated with that.
Well, Rhino is a very popular product. Now, I made that years and years ago for my mother, who went out gardening, came in, and she'd reacted to something in the garden. I really don't know what. But the skin was raised, hard, weepy. It was not nice. So I spent about a year working on Rhino, and her arm was bad all that time. We applied it, and within a couple of weeks, the skin returned back to normal. So we called it Rhino Repair because the skin on her arm did look a bit like a rhino.
I love it. Gosh, I might want a bath in this stuff. Stephanie, beautiful packaging on absolutely everything that you've done. This has all been done locally as well.
I'll try and keep it as local as possible. All our design are done by Christchurch designers.
That's
The
stunning.
boxes are made in Christchurch product, and try and keep it as local as I possibly can.
And something else really important to say is that it's all cruelty-free.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Animal cruelty-free,
Yeah.
all made in New Zealand. Beautiful. What about this one? This looks incredibly gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, we're very much about making products that do more than one thing, because our customers are busy women. They want to look good, but they don't have a lot of time to be spending it in the bathroom. So this particular one is a face mask, but it's also an exfoliant as well.
Brilliant.
So it's a
Double whammy.
Yeah,
on that
there's a
one
double
there.
whammy,
Double
yeah.
whammy.
Love it.
What about these beautiful cases that you've got here as well?
That's a goodie bag, and in that goodie bag is full of Oasis goodies, so you can try before you buy. dry. So
I love it.
little sizes of everything.
And inside this, I'm trying to get the gorgeous lady herself to actually get T-shirts printed up. What's the blurb inside this bag?
oh, it says, "Be yourself, the world worships an original."
I love that.
Yeah, it's positive.
And what better note to finish on?
Oasis Beauty, your sensitive skin saviours. Give them a call on 0800 627 476.
Dave Clearwater joins me from Clearwater Painting,
that's it.
Decorating and
Yep.
Renovating.
That's us.
Darling, what are we up to now? Specialising in
Yeah.
the EQC opt-out still?
Still doing that. We're getting
Well
the odd
done.
phone call, not as much as what we had been like a year ago and 6 months ago, but there's still a lot of houses out there that people have got cash sitting in the bank, they've been paid out. They haven't heard from anybody. They want to get it fixed. They want to do some alterations while they're there. They want to do some renovating of other rooms that are not on the scope. Now's a chance to get a hold of us. Give us a call, and I can come out early in the new year and sit down, go through it with you, discuss options. Your plans are our plans, and we can work it all out and get it done.
Brilliant. Also,
Really
the
easy.
new year, a lot of kitchens. I know one of our other clients is actually bringing kitchens in.
Yeah.
Great connection for you then to put them in for
yeah,
them.
yeah, we do kitchens. We've done 3
Bathrooms?
kitchens in the last 3 or 4 months. Done about 4 or 5 bathrooms the last couple of months.
Beautiful.
Kitchen goes in tomorrow actually, out in Kaipoi. So yeah, we're sort of diversified away from just what we used to do into
absolutely.
doing more and more things for people, because what's happened with the earthquake, all the trades have been busy, and because we're a one-stop shop, we've got a whole lot of people that work with us and around us.
Sure.
We can come in and do the whole job, and it makes more sense. And we do all the organisation for
I
you.
think it's
and get it all
funny,
sorted.
it's over the festive season when you've got people coming around home and you've got a little bit of time off and you're around your home as well, you think, I really need this done or that
Give us
done.
a call.
Absolutely.
Give us
This
a
would be
call.
great if we could extend this decking area out here or whatever.
Yep, we can do
so
that.
good time to give you a call,
Oh,
isn't it?
absolutely, yeah. So we should have some photos. I want
Okay,
to,
let's have a little look here, shall we?
Someone rang me up the other day. I'll talk about that in a minute. Remind me before we go. Hey, concrete tile roofs. A lot of concrete tile roofs have been fixed up by EQC, where they've fixed up all the ridge caps, but they haven't actually waterproofed it.
Oh,
So yeah, and the colour
Half the
coating
job.
is a protective weatherproofing coating, and it protects the roof and keeps the house dry. So that's another one. Colour steel, we don't have a problem getting up nice and high on colour steels. And the little story I'm going to tell you, someone told me the other day that colour steels don't rust, and hopefully the next photo might be to prove that they do rust. Looks good from the ground, but the cut edges where it's been cut,
yeah.
it eats in, and that's been eaten right back, chewed right back. So they do rust. You have to look after them. There you go, there are holes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Ouch. You
Yeah.
wouldn't want those on your roof, would Oh, my God.
Well, it becomes a re-roof. You know.
Yeah, it does become a
So colour
re-roof.
steel roofs they're not maintenance free. Anything, a colour steel roof over the age of 15 years of age needs to be repainted.
So just because it's over your head doesn't mean it's not happening. It's still
That's
happening,
right, right.
deteriorating
Well,
and
it's
everything
all
else.
salty air and all the chemicals
Yes,
in the
of
air and the
course.
diesel fumes and the moisture, and they do rust, and it's very, very thin, and the paint's even thinner. So it's a
Yeah, right.
very,
but like
very
us,
thin.
we all rust at one stage or another.
Yeah, we all
don't
get old, don't we?
We do. Suffer from
So-
the old rust. However, if you would like to contact Dave and his team, you can
That's
do
us.
so 0800 766 378. Global PC here in Christchurch is 2 great locations. The first one, of course, is at Marshlands Road out at Home Base, and the other one where I am now with Bjorn, of course, is at Tower Junction here in Christchurch. Some great accessories that you've got here.
We do, yes. So for all those bags that people, laptops that people get for Christmas, there's
Yeah.
a bag to carry it around in.
Fantastic idea. Now
Plenty of
that's
storage.
got the shoulder strap all well padded in there as well too, isn't it? Fantastic price, $69 for that. That's quite a lot of bag, isn't it?
That is indeed.
And all your different compartments in there. Also quite important.
Surge protection. So protect all your new electronics that you get for Christmas. The last thing you want is to have it destroyed by electrical surge.
Absolutely, yeah. Jolly good idea. Now you also have ex-lease pieces
we
in
do.
here as well, Bjorn.
So they would be great for if you're starting up a new business or you just want something nice and cheap and affordable. So they all come with a 3-month warranty and been nice and cleaned up and looked after by our technicians.
Oh, fantastic. It still looks brand new, actually. These here are fantastic as well, aren't they? Some people still have the big old backs to their computers.
They do.
For $249, look at that.
Nice
You can-
frameless design.
Yeah, absolutely. And that still hooks into all the old big bulky stuff as well, doesn't it? If
It
they
will
can't
indeed.
afford to replace it all at once. $5.39 here as well. Great prices. The 22-inch monitor here at $249. Brilliant, absolutely. What have we got over here?
So that one there is what they call one of the all-in-one units.
Right.
So it doesn't have any of the traditional box tower kind of things that you need. Everything is built into the screen there. It's very space saving and yeah, great little device.
We're getting cleaner and cleaner, aren't we?
Indeed.
With all the different modules now.
Less cables, less clutter.
I like it. Yeah, when you think of where we started from. And you also have your tech service here as well, Bjorn?
We do. So all those things that you buy for Christmas and things you buy in the new year, we have our team to back you up and service those for you.
And Bjorn, of course, we've got some extra accessories here as well.
Yeah, so your mice and your keyboards, everything you sort of need to actually make use of your new laptop and your new desktop, whatever you've got. So lots of different...
And it's really good. I like the way you carry such a difference in price range as well. These ones are down to $14.90 right up to $78 here for them as well. There's a really good selection.
There is, yeah, and a few different brands to choose from as well and different input types as well.
Okay, what's the Sculpt Ergonomic? What's this here for?
So that is for if you want to have an ergonomic design on your mouse or keyboard, helps prevent RSI and things like that. Yeah.
Great. Come on down to Global PC and let Bjorn and the crew down here help you out with any of your computer technology needs. Global PC 0800 165 800. Here we are reporting from Crazy Dave's and what to be expecting over the January period. Happy New Year to you, buddy.
Yeah, same to you.
Yeah,
same
thanks.
to you.
Here's woohoo for 2015. Hey?
You're another year older. You are older than me, aren't you?
Settle, Petal.
How much older are you?
Respect. What did we work it out? About 6 weeks or something?
No, 6 months.
6 months, was it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, trust him to remember. 6 days. Anywho, what can we be expecting over January?
Over January, probably the stone fruit coming in. We're about 2 to 3 weeks behind.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. Because it's been so cold, not enough sunshine and cold, so the season's been very slow and it's expensive. Stone fruit is still expensive. So it's just trickling in, to be quite honest.
Okay.
But into January, I would say around the 10th, we should see a lot of fruit coming in then.
Okay, beautiful.
Maybe 7th to 10th of January, there'll be a lot of fruit coming in. The prices will come down and the quality as well. So you'll have your full,
the quality
whole thing
feels
here will
beautiful.
be full of stone fruit. Yeah, plums, cherries, yeah, all stone fruit will be.
So then how long does that season last?
The stone fruit goes through to the end of March, really. The peaks, I suppose, through the end of the March. January, February is probably our biggest month on stone fruit.
Can I try this one, please?
Yeah, get into it, don't hold back.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That is a sign of
Yes,
the
it's nice and
perfect
juicy.
apricot. Absolutely. My nail goes in it.
Yeah, see, we were on Royal Rosa, and that's the first variety.
Oh, Dave,
good
that's
flavour.
stunning.
Yeah, they're very good flavour. Very intense flavour, better than Sundrop, I think. These are only small though. You see, we've only got small fruit. Yeah, so same with the peaches. We'll have yellow flesh peaches, white flesh peaches, cherries, nectarines, same with nectarines, white and yellow flesh nectarines, all the range of plums.
And of course, we're talking ahead of time here as well,
Yeah,
Dave.
yeah.
So it depends on the weather as well.
Yeah, it does. But you see, you got all our fruit comes from the Hawke's Bay,
Right.
starts kicking in, and then Central Otago starts kicking in. So we get a double up. We'll have Royal Rosa apricots, say, from...
They've had a pretty wet December up there,
Yeah,
haven't
they have, from the Hawke's Bay, and then we'll go to the Royal Roses from Central Otago, you see. So, yeah, because it's later, it's always later. Central's later than the Hawke's Bay being...
What about the likes of vegetables? What can we expect over that January period?
The lettuce and all, salad type stuff's always good prices, but we've been short on college for probably 6 months now.
Is that right?
Yeah, it has. We have. So
What's
we're
done
very
that,
tight.
Dave?
Oh, I think last year was oversupply, so there hasn't been the same plantings in this year. They struck wet weather when they were planting earlier on in the year, so there's all sorts of things that can affect it. So
it is very seasonal, isn't it, for all of this as well?
Every season is different, and that's why.
And of course, the important thing is that the customers come in on a daily basis to see the
they've got to come in.
specials change,
Yeah,
don't they?
my special change every day or every second day. I'm not like a supermarket for a week. It's all the time, so it's constant. But you usually get your best fruit January, February, mid-January, February.
Crazy Dave, the fruit and veggie specialist. He's on Blenheim Road, good quality at a fair price. I'm joined by Carl Storm, the Managing Director of Wasteco New Zealand. Carl, lovely to be here with you again. It's not all just about waste and the business for you, it's about your staff as well, isn't it?
It's definitely about our people, and we have great people, and I'm so privileged that some of the people that I've worked with in the past have actually followed me into Wasteco now, and they're helping make this such a great company.
Well,
Yep.
how wonderful. That's very important to be able to have that culture within a business, isn't it? I think that's what drives it to success as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, anyone can build a skip, anyone can put a truck on the road, but it's about having the great people and the people who are really passionate about their jobs and have lots of energy and are very enthusiastic about what they do. So,
Now, you've got street sweepers as well.
yes, we
on
have.
board.
So Wasteco is a start-up business, as you know, and so we've got 3 different size skips, but we decided to buy a road sweeping company here, and so we've got
You've
car
got the
parking.
2 sizing.
Yes. So we've got car park sweepers that, like the one you can see here, and that's so that does car parks and it does small streets. And then we have the large sweeper, which and we have 3 of those. So they're out on the road and they're doing work for transit and doing road spills and cleanups and.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
Goodness
yeah.
me, it's great. You're really branching out there. With the 3 size skips that you've got, what size and cost are they, please?
Okay, so the small one is a 3 cubic metre, and that is $200 for clean fill only. And so everything that we put in the skip, we pay by weight to dispose of it. With a clean fill skip, it's different. So you put anything you like in it, clay, concrete, soil, as long as it's clean fill and there's no contamination in there, it's $200. Fabulous rate, including GST.
Great price.
$200 for that, $250 for a 7.5 cubic metre.
Very reasonable rates.
Very reasonable rates, and you put up to 850 kgs into that.
Yes.
And then a 9 cubic metre like behind us, big monster, and that one there, $300 special just for the Christmas period, including GST, up to 1 tonne.
You also have a very good rapport with the building companies.
We do. So here we're on the site of Enterprise Homes, and they have about 12 of our skips here right at the moment, and they're great customers, and they rely on us too to deliver on time, same day service. And we give them special rates too. So builders talk to us. We do have some special rates, and can be they're very competitive.
I love it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Make sure you give Carl's team a call at Wasteco. Wasteco New Zealand Limited, phone 341111. Here I am at Flags Tyres out at Woolston. Very happy New Year to you,
Thank you very
Dougal.
much. Thank
Hope
you.
it's a good year, 2015 for us all.
I expect it's going to be a whole lot better for me than last year. I can assure you. We've had a bit of a
Fantastic.
tough one over the past 12 months, and things are going to get a whole lot better.
Awesome, love it.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice to be able to have a clean slate every year, isn't
That's
it?
right.
I must admit.
Yeah. No, we're going to be going away a couple of weeks. Going to go to Blenheim for the New Zealand title, for the saloon title. So I'll be competing in that and having a crack.
Oh,
Yeah,
fabulous.
so it's an exciting time coming up very shortly for us, and Ted will be obviously he's my main pit crew, so we're going to be going up there.
Oh,
And,
is he?
Yeah, so we'll take a day off and sneak away early.
Oh, loads of fun.
Yeah.
Dougal, a lot of people haven't been away on holiday. They're just about to start to head off.
No, they haven't been away on holiday. So you can remember with all these people right through the hospitality trade and all that sort of stuff. They really, they've had to tolerate us while we're having a good time, and now they're getting opportunity to come out. So they can pull their trailers and their boats out and all the rest of it, and maybe their camper and stuff, and come down and see us. We'll look after them, sort out their tyres and their warrants, and maybe a wheel alignment before you go away. A great idea to get a wheel alignment before you go on holiday. Get the balancing done and your wheel alignment done.
It makes for a smoother drive, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we'll check your pressures at the same time, make sure you get the maximum efficiency out of the car, and obviously we can try and pick up on any little problems in it. Even if your warrant's not due, come down and get that part of it done. And if there's anything you're worried about, let us know. Just say, hey, could you please check those wheel bearings or something like that? We'll do it. You know, it's not a problem. It doesn't. And quite often, you know, you're paying for a warrant. We may not even charge you for that sort of thing.
Yeah,
If we've got a, you know, if you're giving us a wee bit of extra work, you know, we're going to be quite happy to look over something, or the tyre pressures. I've had a customer in today that's, you know, that's she was a wee bit going on a wee trip and she was a bit unsure on the tyre pressures. And they go to the garage these days, you know, the service stations. They should just be called stations now.
There's no service.
There's no service.
I totally agree with you.
So really, you know, come see me and I'll check your tyre pressures. They're probably, you know, I would doubt very much whether I'd charge you. I just couldn't imagine I would do it. I do it so often, and we can check the tyre condition and the pressures at the same time, and you can have a bit more sort of, you know, peace of mind.
I was just going to say, peace of mind is huge as well, isn't it? And of course, it's your safety.
Yeah.
There's no point in crying over it once it's done and dusted. No. Get your vehicle checked before you head away.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, so there's lots of, you know, with all the vehicles now being checked only once a year, you know, sometimes 6 months through, you might just want to get that car just a bit of a once over before you go on that long, especially on that long journey, because if it happens around town, it's not, you know, you pull over the side of the road, ring somebody. Well, if you're out of town, you maybe don't have that option. You know, you're just
stuck. Not about high and dry. Get the old thumb out for those truck drivers.
That's right. You might have a chance of getting picked up. No, they'll just leave me. I'll be sleeping on the side of the road.
I think I'm too old for that as well. Flags Tyres, 2 great locations, 49 Garlands Road in Worston and 104 Haytons Road, Sockburn. Flags Tyres, remember, 2 great locations, 49 Garlands Road in Worston and 104 Haytons Road in Sockburn.
Goodbye can be such a hard word to say.
Dignity with Sincerity Funeral Services. A huge welcome to you, Cheryl, and
Thank
to you, gorgeous
Jude.
Daisy as well.
Well, we've got through the Christmas safely.
Yes, we have, thank goodness, without too much drama, which
Well,
was
that's right.
good. But the one thing that we can't stop, of course, is death.
Exactly, no, you can't. And we're just here just to remind you that our company is available 24/7 for you to give a call to. And you mentioned just before that if you have a sudden death at home and the police are involved, you don't have to have the funeral director that the police engage. You can choose another funeral director whom you've obviously or could have had more rapport with than the other, and you can choose them to direct your funeral for you.
Okay, so once that person has died, the police obviously have a list of whoever they call, whoever can be there quickly. You don't have to use that particular funeral house.
No, you can use any funeral, because the police are only involved in taking it from the place of death to the Christchurch Hospital mortuary, and then you choose who you want to have as your funeral director to do the funeral arrangements with.
Do people have to have the standard chapel and...
Standard nothing, Jude. You can have whatever you like. So long as it's within the law, we'll do. And then sometimes we can bend it a little bit.
Is that right? So it can be as quirky as people want?
Absolutely.
Really personalise it as much as they want as well?
On the beach, on a farm, you name it, can be anywhere.
If they do want to use your beautiful chapel that you've got there as well, do you use it, call it a chapel?
Yes, it is a chapel.
Yes, a chapel. Are people allowed to bring along animals?
Absolutely, yeah, preferably not horses or things like that. But
Too large? Yeah, sure.
Cats or dogs, we're quite open to that sort of thing.
Oh,
being
lovely.
Animal lovers ourselves, so they're part of the person's family. So.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about defining that person in their life, isn't it?
That's what it's all about.
Okay, so people can give you a call and come and actually have a chat to you as well, Cheryl, about
I think it's lovely that they do before they get sick, or just generalise. You just ring up and say, "Hey, I'd like to come in and just talk about things," or we can come out to your house, no charge, no obligation. And you just work around what you want to have, and we can make suggestions, or you can ask us, is this available? Can we do this? Really, really lovely to be able to do that, because you're still in control then.
Yeah, absolutely you are, even though you're possibly terminal, in a terminal state. Lovely to know that you've still been able to have an input on your service
I think
as well,
that's
isn't it?
Absolutely wonderful, and I hope everyone has a nice and prosperous new year.
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like to contact Cheryl, you can do so at Dignity with Sincerity Funeral Services, 78 Brisbane Street in Waltham, 3655055. Thank you so much for watching Let's Go Shopping. Be safe and be happy. I got caught out then, didn't I?